Hello everyone. Welcome to Lifey Life, 8 troubles that await anyone who rarely has sex. People, think about it. If you are going to go through a period of sexual abstinence, we have bad news for you. Because this decision can have rather serious physiological consequences. Scholars at that and scientists, to deal with the study of issues that do not give you peace in real life. The most interesting study on sex continues to this day. Scientists are monitoring the health status of 600 American nuns since 1986. What did they learn? Well, firstly, sexual abstinence is almost guaranteed to lead to depression and disappointment in life as a whole. Secondly, celibacy is dangerous not only for your psyche, but also for the body. Here are 8 things that your body goes through in periods when, for whatever reason, you decide not to have sex. Most of them will not kill you, but the trouble will definitely be delivered. 1. Let's start with the myth: no, your pussy will not become more elastic. Abstinence from sex makes the vagina stronger. The popularity of this urban myth has no justification. The feeling of tightness in the vagina does not depend on the total number of sexual partners. Your hymen from this is not overgrown, as girls assure in school locker rooms. Do you know what will happen in reality? The less often you have sex, the harder the muscles of the vagina relax, and you, to get excited. Doubtful benefit, right? 2. Men become more prone to erectile dysfunction. Recently, scientists have made a rather interesting discovery: the less often men have sex, the more chances they have to pick up impotence in adulthood. A study conducted on older men shows that regular sexual activity positively affects their erection. In general, use what is, or you will lose what it was. 3. Your immune system will become more vulnerable. It has long been proven that sexual activity positively affects the body's immune system. And in women, this is reflected also in the fact that it becomes easier for them to become pregnant. In the opposite direction, this rule, unfortunately, also works. If you do not get sex regularly, you will inevitably become more prone to developing diseases and more vulnerable to infections. 4. You are guaranteed to be more irritable than usual. It is known that sex helps relieve emotional tension. Accordingly, if such a method of relaxation in your life does not become, your stressful reactions will inevitably become stronger and larger. In particular, one recent study has shown that people who do not have a regular sexual life experience higher bursts of blood pressure during stress. Lack of sex can badly affect your ability to cope with anxiety and fears. 5. Your cardiovascular system will start to work worse. Active sex life is an excellent preventive way to avoid cardiovascular diseases. Sex gives the body the necessary aerobic and hormonal shake. 6. You will not be as smart as you might be. Do not believe the stories of old grandmothers that abstinence will make you smarter. Everything is actually the other way around. Scientists have proven that sexual activity stimulates the growth of neurons in the hippocampus. During abstinence, nothing happens. The fact that you were able to solve the crossword for the first time in 6 weeks, and this happened during the abstinence period, does not mean that you are cleverer. Perhaps you just get bored more often. 7. You will look worse. Not only do sex give you a sense of your own sexuality and desire, so it's still true. It turns out that a regular sex life makes us all, both men and women, more beautiful. During sex, the blood is more active than usual, it flows to your face and head. They start to shine, redness goes away. Blood better nourishes the roots of hair. They have shine. Take away from the body this opportunity to shake, and will wither much faster. 8. It will be more difficult for you to cope with pain. A 2011 study in Stanford found that when people look at a loved one, their tolerance for pain grows. But there is something else. It turns out that there is a connection between the general morbidity of the body and the presence of strong emotional attachment. Even if you look at a photo of a loved one at a time when you will be physically hard, it will reduce pain by 44%. The same, for reference, the effect is given by cocaine reference. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for our new content. Click the bell sign to stay in contact with updates from us. Hope seeing you back on Lifey Life.